Right, welcome to Tamerton Follett, I don't know, whatever you pronounce it. Apparently they pronounce names down here just as weird as they do in Yorkshire. Right, I am doing the Tamar Discovery Trail. I was not exactly 100% sure of the start point, but I've just discovered over there there's a board. Not that you can see the thing. I'll pop over there when there's no cars coming. Bit of a through road here. There's your information board for the Discovery Trail. Yeah. I do have some printouts. And that's my monstrosity of a pack over there. I haven't done this in so long. Got stuff trapped all over the place. It's not very well packed, I don't think. But hopefully things will settle down and I'll be able to, once I've had some food, reduce the size and the weight. I only ever got to weigh it, so I've no idea. Trying out my new Vic tent. Goodness gracious me, there's a tear in the soft sack already and I've never used it. Look. Terrible. Right. It's looking overcast, but hopefully it won't rain. Suppose I should get started. There's two things on this thing today that's important. I've got to cross a ford when it's low tide. So I've got 2 hours. It's low tide in 2 hours. And I've got to get a train over in one of the rivers because there's a ferry that no longer runs, and there's a train at 10 to 3 and the next one's at 5 o'clock, and I don't think I'm going to make the 10 to 3 now because I'm starting an hour later than I planned, which is nothing unusual for me, right? Straight out of the bat I'm going up a hill. Right, this trail's way marked by the apple, and I'm finally... Oh, what an unceremonious little start. Middle of a town on the outskirts of Plymouth. Straight uphill. My pack is not packed right. It's unbalanced. And words of wise, never put your delta pegs in the bottom of your backpack. Because they're sticking into me back. And the pack's wobbling everywhere. So, unlikely I'll get the 10 to 3 train. I don't think I can. I was going to try and get to a campsite in between Gunners Lake and Tavistock called the Old Rectory, but I think that's going to be pushing it for me at the moment unless I can get this pack sorted properly. So I will make the ford crossing, and I'll probably end up getting the 5 o'clock train, and I might just camp on the other side of the river. It'll only give me about between 6 and 7 miles today, but I think the campsite is another 6 miles on from there, so if I don't make the 3 o'clock train or 10 to 3 from 5 o'clock, I'll be getting in late to the campground. So I might just enjoy myself if I find a nice spot down by the river. And on my first day, I'll probably get this pack repacked, and I'll probably do better mileage tomorrow, maybe. God, I've only been on it for about half an hour and I'm already changing my plans. Anyway, look at the lovely tunnel. Right, that's the estuary. Once I've crossed the ford, I can walk around the edge there. There's two paths. One's closed in winter, but it's open in summer. So So I shall do that one once I get across. I've got a couple of miles to go before I get to the ford. Anyway, should be coming down to another small river or stream, and the ford's further on, sorry, yeah. Come down to this stream, then I can walk around that edge of the estuary round to the other estuary where it's a tidal ford. Imagine this could be quite flooded after what do we call it? Heavy rainfall. I need a cup of tea. Right, you can carry on, or you can go this way. So this way it is. I need to find somewhere to stop though. Pack's killing me. Right, well I'm just sitting here having a cup of tea and a bite to eat, and then I'm going to reshuffle some stuff in my pack. And I don't even think it's the weight. I think because once I get it, if I lift it up with my thumbs over my shoulders and that, the weight's not an issue. It's just the fact that it's not balanced and it's wobbling. So I need to reshuffle stuff around. Yeah, the path's just over there. 2 people have walked past so far. Oh dear me. So what's the time? Oh, nearly 1 o'clock. I hope I make that forward in time. Slow tide now. I'll probably still another hour to go. Well, it should be okay. She says. Definitely low tide. Can I make it right round? I think it's about a mile from here. If I'd known that was there, could have come and sat here and had me lunch. Ooh, that looks treacherous to walk on, wouldn't it? Right, let's keep going. From behind, looks like some kind of remains. I actually think it's purpose built. Nice little view. And no seat. A bit weird. I think it'd have a nice seat in there. Guess that's some kind of old boathouse. Just had to move around that fallen tree. Trying to put a bit of a pace on just to get to this ford. Once I'm there, after that I know I can take my time, because I know I'm not going to make the 10 to 3 train, so just need to get to that ford. Bit of road walking now. Well, I made it. Now I'm just going to get across. Right, this is the River Tavi. Well, across here. And later on I get up to the Tamar, River Tamar, or the so-called Tamar Discovery Trail. Oh, this bag is killing me. It's really digging into my shoulders. I wouldn't have had a problem with this bag before, so I'm not sure what's going to go on. Right, I'm having a good old rest here by the riverside. You can hear the water probably in the background. Whew. So now I'm just like, I don't even care if I make the train. I'm just like, oh, well, I've got shelter, I've got food, I haven't got water for cooking, I've got water for drinking. I've just got some squash in it. So all I need to do is get some water. So I shall have a nice rest here, and then I shall wander on and see what happens. Just met some localish people, and they told me a good place to camp. It's not as far on as I wanted to get today, but you know what? It's been a struggle. So I might just go and his. It's not far off the path. So when I get there, I shall go and have a look. And it's right by the river Tamar. So hopefully I'll be able to get some water from there. And set up camp. Well, I wasn't expecting to come across a field of corn, or maize, whatever it is. That's the way I'm going. Right, it's 5 o'clock. I am knackered. I've done 6.7 miles. I expected to do more than that, but there you go. I'm probably going to pitch right there. As charming as it looks. But if you go just a little bit to the left, ta-da, I am on the banks of the river Tamar. Unfortunately, the sand or shale is on an angle. There's loads and loads of driftwood about. So I've opted for this charming spot. It's flattish. Hopefully when it's high tide it won't get waterlogged. But we'll wait and see. And now I'm just going to have to discover if this water is fresh or salty. Anyway, I won't have to add salt to my food if it's salty, will I? Oh my god. Well, hopefully tomorrow when I repack my pack I'll do a better job of it, and it'll be more comfortable. I did find that putting the old, because I usually walk with the bag hooked to the front, and this time I had it on a strap around my neck. So anyway, I switched it over and hooked it onto the front of the pack like a pouch, you know, and it made a big difference actually having that weight there. So I shall be carrying on doing that and try and just balance out the weight a bit better in the pack. Yeah, so I think this is going to take me a lot longer than 3 days than I anticipated. River Tamar. Dead windy. And I shall sit round the other side of that flat and make a nice cup of tea soon. Get a jumper on. The ground's a bit soft. I might have to double up the peg on that side, I think. Right, quick rundown of my sleep system. I have some reflective mats there. I've got a new Trichology blow-up mat that I saw Gaziano had one, and I thought I'll try that one because it's quite lightweight. I only got a small one, and there's a reason for that. I've just got this sleeping bag. It's not the greatest naturehike thing. It's not the warmest. It's okay, but I always put, because I usually use a single skin tent anyway. I have this Tyvek. I think it's sold as like a bivvy bag, but it's got a foot box. So I put the sleeping bag in the foot box. So if I touch the tent, the sleeping bag don't get wet, and then you just bring it up like a blanket, or if you're hot, I suppose you can just fold it down. But it's worked out really well, and it's really light. Oh, first time I've used this tent, first time I've used a sleeping mat. Oh, and I'm all cramping up because I'm kneeling down. I'm not made for camping. I'm built for comfort. Yeah, so Don't know what happened there, the video just stopped. Seems to be plenty of storage space over there. I don't tend to like putting things outside the tent because of the bugs, but I might put a couple of things out there. But anyway, that's my sleep stuff. And I've got a blow-up pillow that I'm going to put in. I put in the hood of my sleeping bag, and I put my pack down there as well, so that gives me a prop up as well. And because this is a narrower tent than the Tiger, there will be limited space for a few bits and pieces down the sides. So anyway, I'm going to get me water and boil up, at least have a cup of tea and get me dinner started. I think I'll be having an early night because it's very windy and it's cold in the wind. So I'll get back into the tent once I've eaten. And that's it. Friggin' great. Now I've got cows in the field. I'm surrounded. Go on. Shoo!